Hi friends, I'm Dave Barkalow, pastor at Fort Walton Beach First United Methodist. Welcome to the Pastor's Study, our daily devotional to help us focus our mind on the things of God. We are still in Mark chapter 14 in this last week of Jesus' life. He has just begun the Lord's, the sacrament that we refer to as the Lord's Supper, as a reimagining of the Passover meal. And now we get a little bit more moving forward about what's going to happen. So I'm going to read to you from Mark chapter 14, verses 26 through 31. When they had sung a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. And Jesus said to them, "You will all become deserters, for it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep will be scattered. But after I am raised up, I will go before you to Galilee." Peter said to him, "Even though all become deserters, I will not." Jesus said to him, "Truly I tell you, this day, this very night, before the cock crows twice, you will deny me 3 times. But he said vehemently, "Even though I must die with you, I will not deny you." And all of them said the same. Peter, who is at one point the first person to proclaim Jesus as the Messiah, at another point is to tell Jesus that he's wrong, and so Jesus tells him to get behind me, Satan. And here we have Peter once again, kind of shooting off with the mouth. I totally believe Peter believes this, that he will not betray Christ. In that moment, he believes his faith is rock solid, but he doesn't know what's coming. Jesus does know. And we can pick on Peter, right? He does deny Christ 3 times. We get the story of how that happens going forward. But sometimes I think we overlook that last line. And all of them said the same. It wasn't just Peter saying that I won't desert you. I would rather die with you, Jesus. It's all the disciples saying, no, we won't desert you. And then sure enough, when Jesus is arrested, most of them, all of them run away at that moment. Some seem to come back and watch the crucifixion. At least John, the Apostle John. But Jesus knows what's going on. And just like Peter often thinks he knows he is faithful, just like many of the disciples, they knew they would be willing to die for Jesus. We too can sometimes say big things, but then not back them up with our actions. And we can say that Jesus means everything to us, but then find it easier to hit snooze than come to worship. We can say Jesus means everything to us, but then when it's time to how we spend our money, we might spend it on some things that Jesus might not approve of. We can say that we love Jesus more than anything, but does our time, our energy, does that point to Jesus the way that it should? And the truth is, friend, I know I betray Jesus probably daily, and I am in need of his constant forgiveness. Thank goodness he offers that to us, just like he offers forgiveness to Peter and the other disciples later on in the story. So let's keep that in mind, and let's remember that we need to hold fast to Jesus as well. Remember, friends, I love you. Take care of yourselves and shine the light of Christ.